Master of Sass, the Mayfield family cookout. Hey everyone, Irene yelled. Get your butts up here. Everybody ran to the bridge, a little apprehensive about what their friend might have waiting. What is it, sister? Zane asked. Irene showed him a text on her phone. My mom texted that the whole family is coming for a cookout and she wants to know if you guys wanted to come too, she chirped. Cole glanced at the phone. Your family wants to meet us? He asked. Nia and Kai grinned. Is your mom making corn casserole? Kai asked. It's a Mayfield family cookout. Of course she is, Irene said. Her eyes were lit up at the thought of spending time with her family. Besides, we need a break from fighting snakes. This will be good for us, she added. Cole didn't seem convinced. My Aunt Ella is making her famous triple chocolate cake, Irene said slyly. Okay, I'm in, Cole enthused. Everybody laughed at him. I want to hear embarrassing stories about your childhood, Jay said with a huge grin. Now I can finally have something on you. Irene rolled her eyes. Kai, Nia, I guess you're coming. Cole and Jay are also coming. What about you, Zane? She asked. Zane smiled. I would like to know you better. I shall come, he said. Irene quickly texted her mother. They all want to come. Should we bring something? She got an immediate reply. Bring a side dish if you can. My mom requested that we bring a side dish to the cookout, Irene announced. Zane nodded. I'll see what I can make, he volunteered. Jay whooped. Yes, he cried. Irene giggled. If anything, Zane's cooking will win them over. If it was Cole, the master of earth slapped a hand over her mouth. My food is not that bad, he said. Irene pushed his hand off. The triplets would not be happy. Do you really want to be on the bad side of 3 identical terrors? She pointed out. You don't. End of discussion. She set the course on the bounty's computer. What's your family like? Jay asked. Irene took a moment to recall all of the members of her family. There's me, my parents, my older brother Mark, my big sister Elise, Uncle Tyson and Aunt Mary, their daughter Kira, their triplet sons Alex, Brian, and Cooper, Aunt Ella and her kids, Alana, Willie, and Sam, and then Uncle Lewis, she summed up. Jay was counting on his fingers. 16 Mayfields including you? That's a big family, he said. They're also really close and actually pretty cool, Kai added. Except the triplets, they're just crazy. Irene was bouncing on her toes with excitement. They are gonna love you guys, she squealed. Weenie, you're here! 3 little boys shrieked as they tackled Irene in a hug. They were completely identical with red hair and brown eyes, but they were wearing different colored shirts. Weenie? Cole whispered with amusement as Jay nearly choked with laughter. They couldn't say my name properly when they first learned to talk, and it stuck, she answered. These are my little cousins, Alex in the red shirt, Brian in blue, and Cooper in green. The triplets said hi and went off to play. A woman with long brown hair and blue eyes approached. Irene, honey, it's so good to see you, she exclaimed, giving her a hug. Nia, Kai, good to see you again. Who are your friends? Mom, this is Jay, Cole, and Zane, Irene introduced. Guys, this is my mom, Corinne. They politely greeted her, and Zane asked, where can I put this? He held up the dish he'd brought, Caesar salad. Here, I got that. It is so nice to meet you, Corinne said, taking the salad from Zane. Irene, your dad is helping Lewis with the grill. Come on, guys. Thanks, Mom, Irene said. Nia and Kai were catching up with Irene's siblings, so Cole, Jay, and Zane followed the Indigo Ninja to where 2 men were working on the grill. The older one had brown hair and brown eyes, with some stubble on his chin, and the other had longish black hair tied back and gray eyes. Daddy, I'm here, Irene called. The older man looked up. Hey, how's my little ninja doing? He asked, pulling her into a hug. The younger man grinned. You kicking Kai's butt in training? He asked. Half the time she's kicking all our butts, Jay put in. Dad, Uncle Lewis, this is Jay, Cole, and Zane. They are ninjas along with me and Kai, Irene said. Her father smiled. Nice to meet you, fellows. I'm Brett. That's Lewis kicking the grill back there, he said, shaking their hands. Lewis waved. I can't seem to get it started, he said. Oh, easy fix, said Jay. He looked around and yelled, Kai, the grill needs help. Everyone started laughing. Kai stomped over and glared at Jay, then used his sword to start a fire. Thanks, man, Lewis said, and Kai walked off again. So, baby girl, tell me what you've been up to lately, Brett requested. Well, the Serpentine are unleashed. They're trying to unleash a giant snake that never stops growing. And Sensei Wu said that we all have to discover our true potential, but so far only Zane and Jay have accomplished that, Irene started. It was so cool to watch, Cole added. He and Brett got to talking, and Irene went to go catch up with her brother. Mark, I know Spinjitzu now, she announced as she hugged him. Hey, baby sis, you brought these other ninja you've told me so much about? He asked. Mark had shaggy, dark hair down to his collar and dark green eyes. It's been insane. We've been on such incredible adventures, and I don't know where to start, she said excitedly. Soon, Corian called everyone to the table. The men had brought out a couple of picnic tables and put them together. The ninja were a big hit with the Mayfield family. Sam and Willie were making jokes with Jay. Mark and Elise were asking Zane all sorts of questions, and the triplets were in awe of Cole's super strength. Hey, Irie, your family is pretty cool, Cole said, lifting Alex with one hand and letting Brian and Cooper hang off his arms. Irene laughed. Come on, guys, let's eat, and don't you dare take extra cake, Cole, she joked. Not hungry yet. I want to see you do Spinjitzu, Weenie, Cooper protested. Yeah, Weenie, show him some Spinjitzu, Cole teased. Irene snorted. First off, only the triplets are allowed to call me Weenie. Second, the food's ready, and when it comes to food, the whole family's like a pack of wolves. If you don't hurry, there'll be none left for you, she said. Cole and the triplets all stuck their tongues out at her, but came to the table anyway. So, Ninja, why don't you tell us about some of your adventures? Elise asked. Of course, who's gonna go first? Kai said. The whole table got quiet as the ninja quickly figured out a turn order. Kai went first. He stood up and began. Well, I gotta start from the beginning. When Irene and I first started training, it was just another day at the shop, and I ruined another sword. He was met with a lot of laughter. The Mayfields knew just how bad of a blacksmith Kai could be. A strange old man with a long white beard entered the shop. Kai told of how they got the 4 golden weapons of Spinjitzu, with the others occasionally correcting him if he got something wrong. Jay spotted Brian trying to grab hold of his nunchucks of lightning and shoot him away, saying, No mortal shall possess all 4, little man. Brian pouted. I'm not little, he complained, making his brothers laugh at him. Cole, you're up, Irene said. He stood. Okay, everybody. This one was sometime after Lloyd Garmadon, son of the evil Lord Garmadon, released the Hypnobrai, the Vampire, and the last Anachondrai Pythor. Listen carefully. Now, Lloyd had come to live with us, and we weren't really all that happy about it. The kid was trouble with a capital T. He looked around. I had been cooking violet berry soup for 3 days, and that recipe has to be followed exactly, or the consequences are inedible. Turns out, Lloyd stole Sensei's lesson book, and Sensei had told him to prank us all and blame it on someone else. And he ruined my soup, he exclaimed. Cole, that was me. Firstly, I was helping Lloyd prank you all, and secondly, you're a terrible cook, Irene said. Thank you for the reminder, Irene, Cole deadpanned, and he continued his story. Aunt Ella was passing around slices of her triple chocolate cake. Cole told of going to the Constricti tomb and learning about the Great Devourer, finding Irene, Jay, and Kai overwhelmed by snakes and toxic bogs, the samurai rescuing them, and messing with the Serpentine meeting in the sewers. Then he ended his tale by telling them about Lloyd's last laugh, the fridge full of rubber snakes. By now, the triplets, Alana and Kira, had gone off to play in the forest close by. Zane was next to tell a story, and he told about when he unlocked his true potential. As it turns out, I'm a Nindroid, he concluded, opening his chest panel to show them. Dude, I have so many questions right now, Sam said. Zane sat down again after closing his chest panel and said, Jay, I believe it's your turn to tell a tale. Jay stood up with a nod. Zane's not the only one who unlocked his true potential, he started. He proceeded to tell about how he achieved his true potential and the trial that Irene had put the other 3 ninja through. Mark snickered. It seems you've learned the hard way not to get on my sister's bad side. Though, I am the one who taught her everything she knows about practical jokes and payback. Irene nodded. Mark told me where the line was and never to cross it, she said. Oh, so it's his fault you're so sassy, Jake teased. Every Mayfield immediately pointed to Brett. He shrugged. What can I say? She's a daddy's girl, he said, making everyone laugh. Your turn for a story, little sis, Elise said. Irene stood. Oh, all the best ones are already taken, she said. Then she lit up. Flipping her braid over her shoulder, she began. This was a couple months after Kai's story. She told of how they met Lloyd for the first time, encountering the Hypnobrite and losing the monastery, but finding the Destiny's bounty. Just as she finished, Kira, Alex, Brian, Cooper, and Alana ran back to the table screaming. Irene caught hold of Alex and asked, What happened, Alex? Did you see something? Alex stammered. We saw big snakes. One of them tried to grab Kira. Serpentine,